Right guys, so join me back down on river now. Just come down for a few hours in the morning. Some of us has that boring stuff to do, that adulting stuff that all of us have to get on with. Got that to do this afternoon, so rather than sat at home this morning, nowhere better to be than down on river for a couple of hours. Great for short sessions, obviously. Travel light, net, handle, a few little bits, that's all you need. Hopefully we'll catch a few fish. Who knows what can happen. River's up a little bit, got a bit of water, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Find a few slack areas, get a couple of bites, day done. Right guys, we're down at swim 1 now, and as you can see, river's carrying a bit of extra water. Warmed up a bit this week though, so hopefully we might get a couple of fish. It's actually a swim that I've not really been in before. I normally go a little bit further. You never know, hopefully there might be the odd fish here. I've thrown a few maggots in, put me a couple of maggots on hook. Let's go in and have a go. Just under arm flick. It's going through quite nice. Might have to play around a little bit with depth. Oh, I think that might have been on bottom. I haven't got much of a run here, as you can see. It shallows right up, just there where rapids start. So, pull that in, throw a couple of maggots in. See if he's out there. Right, I think that's it for this swim. Move on to the next one and hopefully we'll catch something there. Right guys, so we're down at a second swim now. As you can see, it's up compared to normal, up to my knees, so it must be a couple of foot deep. Deeper than normal. Put a couple of maggots in, double maggot on hook, and fingers crossed we might actually catch one in this swim. Whoa, might have to go a little bit further out than that. Come on. There, I reckon. Looks about right, does that run? Might have to put a little bit more depth on it. I say it is up a bit compared to normal. Lovely bit of fishing. Something about being stood in a river. What's that? Do you see it? An otter? I don't know if you caught that on video then, but literally where that tree is there, an otter just come up this side of it, so I don't know if it'll come back up again. Obviously that's probably why we're not getting many bites, if there's an otter like right next to us. It was a big bloody thing. Don't know if he's there. Did you see him? Oh guys, that's one thing that I don't want to do, is hook an otter. I have seen them on here once before, but not that close. Woo! I mean, I could have another run, but the chances are we're probably not going to catch one if that's in and around the area, especially if it's closer than what I've been running my stick float, which is a bit scary. But yeah, I'll end it there and see what happens. Yeah. Believe it or not, after the visit from Mr. Otter, which you might have seen, we've only gone and nailed one. Look at this. Oh, beautiful little grayling. Tucked away, hiding from Mr. Otter he was, but I managed to find him. Hey! Put him back. Yeah, let's see if we can get another one. I need some new maggots though. It's mashed them ones a bit. Grab a couple from the cameraman. Still can't get over seeing him. Not sure if you'll be able to see him on camera or not. We'll have a look through once we've done filming and we'll point him out if we can. But this one literally caught just not far out. Obviously he's hiding from Mr. Otter, as well as the slack going through, sat in this big pool that we're actually stood in, to be fair. Out of the main current, might be a little bit strong for him. Then we've got another one, managed to poach another one out at edge. That's where they're sat. Obviously come up, oh, look at that, he's got his lovely fin up. Lovely fish they are. Managed to catch a couple now, literally not far out, he's fishing down here. Obviously it's not as brilliant as what I expected it to be. I thought I would have caught a few more, but with the conditions, river rising and otters about, it's never going to be great. But we've caught a couple, that's all that counts. Makes it worthwhile coming out when you catch. Still nice, even if you don't catch, coming down and just spending a couple of hours, it's better than being at home. But we always want to catch, don't we? That's what we go fishing for. So after that bit of disturbance this morning, obviously with Otter, and we're probably stood in the bit of water here where the fish are holding up in the slack. Obviously you can see the main river goes down. This sort of bit loops in a little bit, so it just causes a bit of a slack area for fish to hold up in. Saves them fighting all that current. We have actually had 3 fish now and lost one, so they are starting to move back in. It's not hectic by any means, but it's nice just to be out doing this sort of fishing. Something I probably don't do enough with it being so close to where I live. It's one of them things where I do it, like I say, a couple of times a year, come down and enjoy it every single time I come, to be honest. Should make more time to do this sort of thing. Probably will this year. Obviously now I'm doing videos, it'll be nice to come down and have a go in summer and just to see what, you might catch some chub or barbel or, don't really know, I've never fished it in summer, so it's all going to be a bit new. We are still catching them quite closely. Normally I catch them just on crease, run it down and you catch them there, but as I say, they seem to be in this sort of little pool, so a bit different to normal. But as long as I'm catching fish, I'm happy. Oh, got one. Wasn't expecting that one there. I've been catching them, as I say, in this little pool here, so it's nice. Down. Come on. There we go. Lovely little fish. Very wriggly. Oh, stay still, fish, so I can get the hook out. Snailed, is that? There we go. Hook that up. There we go. Hold him up for a picture. Not for you. Look at that. Oh, oh, he's gone. Oh, got a wet sleeve now as well. Oh well, let's see if we can get another one. We've got another. So it's just taken a little bit of time to get a few here, but we've managed it. Not loads, though, not like normal. Oh, it's a lively one. Come here. There we go. Look at that. Lovely fish. Just unhook him. We might get some. There we go. Can I do this without dropping him? Look at that. Oh. There. So I only actually bring a minimal amount of gear with me when I'm doing this sort of fishing. I've literally got a rod, a reel that's already set up, bring a net with me and a net handle just in case I get a bigger fish. It's not often I've got have to use that, but you never know. And then literally a pint of maggots and a box of bits and then a towel. That's it, literally. Takes me a minute to pack the car. I can do it all in one go. I put all my little bits of stuff in my net when I'm walking, so I've got my net and my rod and my handle in one hand. Walk down, right light, so if we weren't getting any bites here or no indications, I could literally walk to the next peg and not have to think, oh well, I can't really be bothered because I've got to tackle down and whatnot. Great little bit of fishing it is. Come out and get a little bit of a fix. And when you catch, it's a bonus. We're doing all right now. We've caught a few. I'm not worried. I don't like it when we don't catch. Not often I come and don't catch, to be fair. Normally get the odd one at least. But some days you can come down, do this and literally get 20 or 30 grayling. But then you see, once you've caught them, that seems to be it. You've caught them. They don't like to be caught twice. So guys, we've actually just come to a new spot here. Just walking past it and thought it's worth a drop. And guess what? We've had one first juck. Look at that. Got to be one of the biggest minnows I've ever caught. Nailed the triple maggot he did. Look at that. Beautiful little fish really they are, but not the intended species. Let's get him back. Right guys, we've just come down to the last swim now. Obviously it looks quite nice, got a bit of slack on the inside. Not one that I've caught from before, but why not give it a go? Right guys, this is it. Last run down, it either goes or it don't and we go home. Chuck it in and hope for the best, that's all I normally do. So I've had a lovely day's fishing, to be honest. Well, I say a lovely day's fishing, it's been adventurous. Obviously seen the otter, not something I normally see. Caught a PB minnow, who catches one of them every day. And I've had a couple of hours out at house. Nice day, nice and warm, lovely. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like and I'll bring you plenty more. Cheers guys.